Morning YouTube, it's Joe here from South East London, part-time eBay reseller. Just wanted to whiz through a few things that I've sold yesterday and a little pickup I had, and just a tip or just some advice about some of your listings, about some of your research and stuff like that. So I'll go into the things that I sold yesterday. Did really well with these Nike Air Gary Payton gloves, Zoom trainers. I've got a guy picking those up today. I've been in contact with him for quite a while. He's paying £120 cash to collect those, and I paid 15 quid for those. And I took a bit of a punt on them. I wasn't 100% sure what they were because I didn't have my phone with me. But yeah, really pleased with that. So I did really well with those. Pair of diesel crack jeans, not the most desirable ones, got 22 quid for those. These little Diamante Converse, I got 8 quid for those posted, so not really any money in them. I think I paid £1 or £2 for those, so not really anything in them by the time I posted them, but just happy to get rid of them. I just wouldn't bother with Converse like this really anymore, so that's good to know to pick that up. And then a few bits of sort of games. I sold, maybe slightly undersold this, but I got 10 quid for Pokemon Stadium, 13 quid for Zelda on the Game Boy. I got £29.50 for Yoshi Island, which is Super Mario World 2 on the SNES. That's going to Ireland, and a guy paid recorded delivery. And then he also paid delivery on this as well, on Donkey Kong Country, for £19.50 or something. So he's paid for both of those, and because he's paid recorded delivery, I can send them together, which is really nice. So there's sort of the guarantee that they'll get there safely. And then Tekken Tag, which I paid... which I got £3.95 for. I don't know what I paid for it, probably £1.50, something like that. On my lunch break, there wasn't much to pick up. I did pick up this Friends game. It's a game I've not had before. It was in the pound shop, and the main reason I picked it up is there is a little bit of money in it if it's used, but not a huge amount. But basically, it's all sealed and brand new inside, so I thought for £1, that should do absolutely fine. That makes about 20 quid, that one. Yeah, see, all the bits are sealed, and as they should be. So that was great. So should do all right on that. And then down here, basically, I didn't know how long ago it was until I looked on the forum a few days ago. But basically I picked up, went to a charity shop, and they were sorting out, there's a couple of guys in there, and they were sorting through all these Transformers. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is incredible. This is back when I was just really moved to this area, and I was just getting into reselling. And as I was sorting them through and looking at them, I just said to them, I said, do you know what you want for those? And they said, well, we were going to probably ask like £2 for them, or £2 for the small ones, £3 for the big ones. And I was like, okay, fair enough, you know. I thought that seems reasonable. And then they said, but if you want, you can just give us 20 quid for the lot. So obviously, I mean, I didn't know a huge amount about reselling at that stage, but obviously I knew that the Transformers and there was money in these guys. So I paid 20 quid and I picked up all these Transformers. I mean, I'll just show you that. There's Optimus Prime at the back there, actually. He's not got all his accessories, but he's got some of them. Most of these guys don't have their accessories, and a few of them are missing slight bits and stuff like that. But overall, good collection, pretty good collection, especially for 20 quid. You're not going to go wrong. All these little guys at the front didn't have any accessories, so they come complete, which is good. And then there's also included some of the sort of metal die-cast GoBots. This one, for instance, this is Cykill. He's the leader of the GoBots, and often he doesn't have his wheel, but he's got that, so he's not a bad one to have. These guys aren't quite as desirable as Transformers, but do all right. But basically, I looked at these and I thought, oh my goodness, how am I going to sort all these out, or how am I going to identify all these? I knew a few of them just from the movies and just from having them as kids, but what I did, and I've done this for other things in the past as well, and I recommend this, is there's loads of forums out there. So there's forums just totally for He-Man figures, or for Thundercats, or for Mask, or for things like this, for Transformers, for Lego, for all these different things. There's, for jeans, there's loads of forums where people are really, really helpful. So all I did was I just took a picture, I just laid them all out, took that picture, and just said, hey guys, just pick this up, is there any chance you could help me identify them? And then within like not long, one guy basically came back to me and just went through them all, you know, top row left to right, Jetfire, Silverbolt, Octane, Skywarp, Hot Rod, Dirge, Firefight, etc, 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 all the way down. Even when I got a GoBot mixed in, he'd identified that, and then he told me all the GoBots as well. And he told me a website where you could actually go to it and you could put in specific colours, shapes and sizes of your vehicles, and it would sort of help identify them. But it's one of those situations where some guys just know all of them. They know the name of all of them, and something which would have taken me hours to sort of trawl through, sort out, etc. It's basically one photo, one posting, and then, you know, sort of half an hour later, one guy's just gone to that trouble and identified them. And there's other websites, say for Lego, there's Bricklink and stuff. If ever you've got minifigures you can't identify or you don't know, just pop them on there in the threads, and people come back to you really quickly, just giving you a real quick hand. So yeah, I don't really know how I'm going to sell these. I've had these for about 4 years. I looked on the forum I posted in 2011. I'm quite glad I probably didn't sell them back then, because I'd have probably just done it as an auction and wouldn't have done quite as well as I could do now. I'll have to see. There's something which is they're not losing any value and they don't take up a huge amount of space, but I'm sure I will get around to listing them at some stage. But yeah, nice pickup. But yeah, just a bit of advice. If there's stuff you're not sure about, use forums, especially collectibles, things like this. There's loads of people out there and often they're really helpful. So yeah, just thought I'd share that bit of advice. Pleased with a few sales I've had going out, especially the trainers. I've listed all my SNES games and N64 games now. I've still got some NES ones, some box NES to do. And the next thing I'm working my way through is all the GameCube games. You know, some good titles in there. Smash Bros. Melee does well. I've got a box Donkey Kong Country here, Wind Waker. There's Paper Mario in there somewhere, Pokemon Colosseum, Gale of Darkness I've got a few of, 5, Double Dash, a few other ones. So yeah, so they're my next thing to be working on, and then yeah, just shifting through the games. The games are ticking over. There's obviously you do quite well when you first list them, and then the sales sort of slow down a bit. But yeah, really pleased with that. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope your weeks are going all right, and yeah, I'll speak soon. Hope that's been helpful. Cheers, bye.